weren't just chasing a rank, they stayed steady when it got hard. They breathed through the doubt. They rested, recharged, and rose. They kept their vitals intact. Today, they don't just rank, they embody the rhythm of resilience.
So, hello everyone, and I am very, very excited to share the stage with our star today, Dr. Nandita. She has got an amazing score of 88 with a very, very good score, a good rank of 88 with a score of triple six. And not only this, there is something more to it. She has bounced back from a rank of 20,000s, then getting a score rank of three digits, thousands in the previous inset, and then in the recent inset she has got 355. So that means, there is nothing which can stop, and now she has jumped over to double digit rank of 88. So first of all, heartiest congratulations, Nandita, for your great
Thank you.
achievement and persistent efforts.
Thank you, ma'am.
uh I would like to ask you that who had checked the results for you?
When the result came out, my friend called me and told me it had come out. So when I tried to log in, I wasn't able to, like, my net connection was poor. So my friend checked the result first, then I cross-checked it.
Right. So what was your first feeling? Expected tha is bar double digit?
No, I didn't expect within double digit. Like in INICET, in May INICET, I had a rank of around 355. So like I
Hmm.
expected around 1,000 maybe. If I give the best effort, I thought I could get within 1,000. And exam was not that bad for me. But I didn't do check any recall because I didn't want to get tense. So I was just waiting for the result to come and then we'll decide what to do like that. Uh, on seeing the rank 88, at first I thought it was some mistake with my roll number. So I made two of my friends cross check. And I had a confused feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I had a little confused feeling, but it was a good feeling. Like for 1 hour, I was sitting with my family members trying to digest that. Okay, this is the rank like that. It was a really good feeling. The last 1 year, it was not at all easy. The exam being postponed.
Yes.
I
Yes.
had my fair share of like struggles, mental breakdowns and everything. So like yeah, it was a good feeling. Yeah.
Right. So you have made us really proud, and I think it's not just your success; it's the whole family success. Your parents, because they are
Of course.
always
Of
constantly
course.
working hard along with you, right? So,
Yeah.
Nasita,
Yeah.
how did you started your journey? I think you were our 360-degree plan student. So, how did
Yeah.
you started your journey? How the streamlining of different subjects and classes took place?
So I was a pass out from 2023. I am 2017 batch MBBS from Kerala. First,
Okay.
my plans were for like going after PLAB and everything. I went after that pathway for 1 year. I was working and all, and I had a change of plans in last year May. So I thought like this that wasn't the path, and I wanted to like give NEET PG. So I gave NEET PG last year, and my rank was 20,560. But I knew I could do better if I gave it my best effort. Then I joined Bhartiya Live classes around August 26th last year. I
Mm-hmm.
joined the 360 plan, which had both auto sessions, T and D, and one shot and everything. I joined that from August 26th. I watched live classes. I didn't watch every subject live. Some I watched the recorded videos, and at some subjects which I felt easy, I watched it at 1.5x so that I could complete the notes in time and then give more time for revision like that. So my timeline is like I started with the classes from August 26th. I completed my for the live classes and classes by around January and the February first week. And along with the live classes also, I was giving my first read. And I
Okay.
had taken narrow Q bank also for solving questions. So I used to like do a subject, do a topic from the subject, and do a custom module with respect to that subject. Like that, I did questions almost on a daily basis, but sometimes we can't keep consistent. So almost on a daily basis, I did custom modules. So I was familiar with the subject more after the first read. And my first read was completed by February first week. Then my second read, I started from February first week and I completed it by 30th March, second read. And my third read was from 1st April till the first week of May. And I did a 10 days revision for INICET. It was on May 17th. So I did a 10 days revision for INICET in May, gave INICET. Then I again went back to the revision. 1 month I revised because NEET PG was on June that time. No? So I wanted to give one more revision in May. And I made the schedule and then NEET PG was postponed. So I got one more round of revision. So I did around 5 revisions in total. And before NEET PG, the last 10 days of NEET PG, again, I gave I revised my Choti copy and everything, my GT book and everything. That was my timeline. And the sources that I used was Bhatia was my main core source for the classes, the notes and everything. Then I had some add-ons and all. I used QBank and GTs from Narrow. I used a TND in Bhatia. When the exam was postponed, I watched the TND videos, all the subjects which I felt weak. I watched one shot. One shot I watched live. I recommend everyone to watch one shot live. That is the best way. Yeah, this
All
was
right.
my preparation
So,
in a nutshell.
Nandita, which classes did you liked most? You would like to mention any?
Yeah, first I'll mention you, ma'am. Optal was one of my most difficult subjects in MBBS. Like, I didn't know how to study Optal at all because the textbook we had was very bulky and it was very difficult to memorize Optal. But you made it very simple. So even from the main notes, I was able to like go through the entire main notes in the last 10 days. Such like simplified version you have made. It was so good for me, like the picture memory and everything. I revised Softal from your notes really in the last, even in the last 10 days. I just went through all the pictures and everything. Helped me a lot. Then I would like to talk about Ashwini sir's anatomy. Like first year anatomy was one of my most feared subjects. I hated studying it, but Ashwini sir's class was like watching a movie. Like when we watch the first class, we feel like watching more and more. Like I really enjoyed each and every class of this, and anatomy was like one of my most favorite subjects also. Praveen sir's pathology, then coming source medicine. All these are like very, very like high yielding. Then Jay sir was always there in Telegram. Whenever I had a doubt, whenever I asked him a doubt, Jay sir always replied. Never ever did he like leave a message unread or anything. Also, OBG Ramishri ma'am, she always replied with any doubt that I asked. I remember all of them here. Then Saurabh Bhatia sir, farmer, I used to like text him what whenever he also used to like tell me all the doubts. Nasir sir, I used to tag him in the group and ask the doubts. He also used to like tell everyone. Nasir sir is like phenomenal. He was the base of microbiology for me. Then I built it up from his classes only. Uh, yeah, this much that I that are coming first in my head. Yeah, but there are
Right.
everyone was there like everyone contributed to this. I dedicate this rank to everyone who taught me, who mentored me, who supported me during my worst times, my parents, my friends, all my teachers, everyone. Because of them only I was able to like reach this position that I'm now today.
Right. So once, Nandita, we have completed with the subjects, like this is the most common doubt that we get from the students also on their behalf, I'm asking. So once you have completed, like maybe you have done all these subjects from the 360-degree plan, some of them you have seen at that time and some of them you have seen a little later. Now, in order to revise those, we always find, difficult how to streamline it, how to maintain a schedule so that you are able to complete all the 19 subjects revision in the given time frame. So how much TND helps in this?
TND for me, when the NEET exam was in June, I didn't get time to watch TND. So I thought, okay, I'll just revise with my notes. But when the exam was postponed, yes, I thought, okay, I could take 1 month to watch TND. I didn't watch TND live, to be frank. I watched the recorded videos. The thing with TND is that you need to have some days of the subject before watching the TND sessions. So if you have a
Mhm.
little bit days, if you have completed your first read and second read, and then you're watching T&D, it's very, very helpful because you already know how to get to the answer, and you just want to cross check it with the faculty, how they are thinking and how you are thinking, what differs there. So that
Mhm.
like that watching TND after doing a first read and second read, that solidifies your concept. That makes you think in different makes you think about the different possibilities about from which questions can be asked from a topic. And the faculty is explaining it, so you know that that is the correct answer. Like when we do some sort like random Q banks or anything, we are not sure if this is the correct answer or if this is a typo or an error or something. But this the faculty is giving it directly, so yes, you know how to reach the answer, how to think. That is like a very good thing to do in preparation. If you have time, definitely
And
you can.
the type of questions that you get in T&D, how do you feel like? Were they similar to the questions that came in the actual examination?
Definitely,
Did they give
definitely.
you a
For
good practice?
Of course. Especially T&D, Pharmac, T&D, Forensic, PSM. All these are subjects that have a lot of updates. No, so in
Mhm.
T&D, they like include the most difficult questions. So when we have gone through the most difficult questions, even when they come in the exam, we don't get tensed or anything. We have already like went through them. So if a similar topic comes, okay, we can face it. That gives us a lot of confidence. So if we have gone through that topic once, the thing with our notes is that notes are very vast. So even if we try to revise it again and again, we'll read through each and every line, and we don't know which is the important area and which is not the important area. And in the end, we forget the important stuff. So watching this TND and making notes from the TND or integrating or highlighting it into your like main notes, that really helps in identifying the important areas, the possible questions that can be asked and everything. So teachers do a lot of research before making these structured questions. That really helps, especially pharma, forensic, PSM and all. The updates that I got a lot of questions like similar ones in the I felt similar ones were there.
Right. So, Nandita, once we have completed all the subjects, we have done the MCQ practice. Now there is a always a problem that how to revise everything just before exam. So, students are always apprehensive that we have to look at everything before going to the exam to have that confidence, that aura, that yes, we will be able to do. So, what helped you most in these last days to revise all these
Um,
subjects?
for me, like I had like in my preparation, I had seen two ways of preparation. One was like
Mhm.
revise your notes, revise it again and again, highlight it, read through the highlighted portions during the last 10 days. That was one method that I saw videos the toppers saying. Then another one was like make your own choti copy, make your own concise version and revise that. For me, making my choti copy worked because I was a person who like if I read a page, I want to read each and every line. Yes, ma'am. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. So, Nandita, yes. So, continuing with our revision, like we were talking about that, how much important it is to revise all the subjects in those last 10 days, so that when we
Yeah.
are entering the examination hall, we have that thing in our mind, like that we have revised everything. So, you were telling about your notebook, like 20th notebook works fine for everyone, but not everyone is able to make. So,
Yeah.
do you think that watching those one shot videos can help in that vacuum when we are not able to make your 20th notebook in the instant revision of all the 19 subjects?
Definitely, watching one shot for a person who has done 2 or 3 rounds of revision. Watching one shot is like a cakewalk. Like that makes the person know what is important, what area to focus on in the last 10 days. So even if we have prepared for the entire year, if we don't know what to revise in the last 10 days, that's not worth it. Like we should go through all the important stuff in the 10 days. Not only gives us that memory, it boosts our confidence that yes, I have done my the best work that I can do in my preparation. I have done everything according to the plan. That gives us the confidence, and for me, that was very important. One shot, I watched one shot live. I had watched one shot after doing 3 rounds of revision before INICET in May. That there was a live one shot session during that time. What I did was I thought I'll take that. There was 6 days of one shot, so I thought I'll take it like a revision itself. So I sat live from around morning 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock. What I did was I made sure I interacted very actively in the chat session. So whatever I knew, I recalled from my memory. I typed it in the chat, and some people are were texting me like, Nandita, how do you like stay like that? But for me, it was my revision. So it was like an active recall for me. So when this
Yeah.
class was going on very fast, when we are able to think at that fast pace, that really etches that fact in our memory. So I enjoyed that attending the one shot very much. I recommend everyone to attend it live and actively participate in the chat section also. Like the class was very lively, and
Okay.
that helped me a lot in recalling facts in my further revisions also.
So
Yeah.
Nandita, few months back when there was NCET paper, you got 355, right? And
Yeah.
now you have got 88. So if I ask that Nandita who got 355 rank, that this Nandita, please give some guidelines to that one so that you can improve from three digit to double digit. What are the three most important things that you feel that you have done over this period which has immensely helped you improving your rank?
That Nandita didn't expect a rank of 355 to be frank, because the exam was very difficult for me. When I wrote it and when I watched the recalls, I felt I had made a lot of stupid mistakes in that exam, like facts which I knew. So I didn't expect a rank of within 500 at all. I thought I'll get somewhere around 5,000, something like that. So I didn't expect that rank. But when I got that rank, I had pressure from many sides telling me to like, this is a mistake if you don't accept the seat, like take somewhere. What if you get a bad rank in NEET? So I was under pressure. So one thing was that I like, if I talk to that Nandita from here, I will tell her like, you should take the challenge. Like you did that much, take the challenge. Like you can do it. Like trust yourself, be confident
Trust
about it.
yourself
Second,
means trust
yeah,
yourself, the first thing. Okay.
yeah, trust yourself. That is one thing. Second one, like I'll tell her like, uh, focus on the areas which you got, which where you were weak at, which you weren't able to recall in the exam, the areas which you studied but still you were not able to like integrate into the question to get that answer. Like do anything, like anything that you can to memorize that. So I made a lot of mnemonics. I made whatever mnemonic I could. I have a WhatsApp groups of my friends with my friends, well, like Target, NEET PG, like that. I shared all these mnemonics with them. We discussed it together. Like that. Do anything that you can to memorize the classifications, the stagings, the difficult names, the drugs, everything. Like do whatever you can to memorize it. Then
Okay.
third one was that stick to the plan. Like whatever plan you have made, if you have revision this much till this day, or if you are planning to make your last 10 days like this, stick to the plan. Like don't sleep if you haven't like sleep when you have completed it. Like if you are feeling sleepy, sit for 30 more minutes and then like go to sleep after doing that. Like move, like take away all the distractions and everything, whatever you have. These are the three things I followed. And I had Rajat sir. I texted Rajat sir when I got this rank 355 and asked him, sir, I'm very confused. Should I take Optal was my one of my choices. I had medicine was my first choice, pediatrics, then Optal. So should I take Optal? Like I like it like that. Sir told like you sit, you can do it. Like INICET first rank, she had a rank of 117, and she again
Yes.
gave yeah, like that. That's all that I need to tell you. Like you can understand from that statement, like that struck me a lot, and that gave me that realization that yes, I should. I gave for open round in INSET, to be frank, but I studied for NEET with all my heart, and I gave. And one more thing I would like to tell is that I think giving for open round in INSET, I thought I had a backup plan. So that gave me a boost of confidence also. That rank and having a backup plan also gave me a little bit confidence. And I was cool during the exam. I wasn't very tensed or stressed. Like when got in and when I came out, my mother told me, like, your face looks happy. Right. That's also a
Yes.
factor, I think. Our confidence level is also a factor. So if
Also.
we don't have that self confidence, no matter how much we study, that will reflect in your result. So
Right. So I think amazing piece of advice the new Nandita has given to me 3 months back. And I think these pieces of advice must have helped all those people who have not got what were their expected ranks or the dream goals. So it's never late, and we should not stoop down, because
Yeah.
we can always bounce back, we can always learn from our mistakes, and there is always chance for improvement. You have done amazingly well, Nandita. We are all very
Thank you,
very
ma'am.
proud of you. And heartiest congratulations from whole of the team DBMCI. And we wish you all the very best for future endeavors too.
Thank you a lot, ma'am. And I want to tell whoever is preparing, like, trust in yourself. I started preparing when I felt that inner call. Okay, this is my thing, that I want this, and nobody forced me to like sit for 1 year prepare. So if you have entered this, yes, you had that inner call, and you should give it your all. Don't think of taking a job in between, or don't think of going think like I am doing this much hard. Don't think it of like a hard work. This is a part of your journey. Like, enjoy it to the maximum. To be frank, I
Exactly.
had like,
Enjoy the
yeah,
journey. Be the part of
enjoy
journey.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
you'll not get a time. Everyone won't get a time like this to like sit and like go in depth, understand your path, your profession in a more in depth way, and attend an exam like this. Everyone don't have that opportunity. So try to enjoy it while you study. Try to understand the subject instead of taking it as a burden. And always, you have all have reached here. All are doctors who are preparing. So you should trust yourself and don't think that you got a bad rank. There is nothing like a bad rank. It all depends on your what you want and how satisfied you are with yourself. So that's what
Okay,
I
thank you
wanted to
so
share.
much, Nandita, for your awesome words. Thank you so much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you a lot, ma'am, for taking your time. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Okay.
The journey doesn't end here. Keep your rhythm, hold your balance, breathe, reset, rise.